It's been a year since Indonesia's President Joko Widodo began his second term in office. But COVID-19 has derailed many of his plans. His flagship job creation bill has also caused widespread protests. Saifabari Ismail takes a look at the president's push to boost investment and the price he may have to pay.
Mobs venting their anger at authorities. Labor groups gate-crashing factories, forcing workers to lay down their tools and join protests raging outside. Mayhem on the streets of Indonesia after a controversial new bill was passed in parliament despite opposition from the unions.
An alliance of conservative Islamic organizations, including the Islamic Defenders Front and the Alumni 212 movement, is also protesting against the new job creation law. The Alumni 212 movement is the same group that helped protest against former Jakarta Governor Basuki Cahayapurnama in 2016.
Protesters want the law revoked. They say it erodes workers' rights, including slashing generous severance packages that have kept some foreign investors away.
Saya membaca undang-undang itu, akibatnya ke depannya mungkin 5 tahun, 10 tahun lagi parah. Kita harus berhentikan di sini, Pak. Kalau ini terjadi, anak cucu kita nggak tahu kemana nasibnya.
Kita bukannya binatang, kita itu punya aspirasi, kita itu punya suara. Kita itu bukan orang yang sekata kerja, dibayar dengan upah seminim-minimnya. Kita tuh didengar, maunya didengar. Dan apapun keputusannya nanti, itu harus sesuai dengan apa yang kita mau.
It's been a rocky reception for President Joko Widodo's flagship job creation bill, the centerpiece of his second-term agenda. The bill revises 79 existing laws, overhauling labor and environmental regulations in the hopes of boosting foreign investment. Infrastructure and the economy have been key planks of Mr. Widodo's platform. He vowed in his 2014 presidential campaign to boost economic growth to an ambitious 7%, but fell short. The figure hovered at around 5% annually instead. Now it's his second and final shot at lifting the economy. But things have not gone his way. The coronavirus crisis means Indonesia is expected to fall into its first recession in over 2 decades. Mr. Widodo says his bill is necessary and more so now.
Setiap tahun ada sekitar 2,9 juta penduduk usia kerja baru, anak muda yang masuk ke pasar kerja, sehingga kebutuhan atas lapangan kerja baru sangat-sangat mendesak. Apalagi di tengah pandemi. Jadi, Undang-Undang Cipta Kerja bertujuan untuk menyediakan lapangan kerja sebanyak-banyaknya bagi para pencari kerja serta para pengangguran.
Businesses have long called for labor reforms in Indonesia, and they welcome the bill as a game changer.
We want to see greater openness, a more level playing field, an easier environment for investors, etc. I hope we get that. I think the country needs it in the midst of this pandemic to spur investment. The last thing Indonesia needs is for the job creation bill to not deliver, and at the same time for the country to look like it's held hostage to threats of labor demonstrations.
Economists say there's no guarantee that Mr. Widodo's bill will attract the investments the country needs, especially if tensions between labor groups and the government continue.
So the big question is whether government can continue maintaining the political stability, security. This is important to ensure that investor can do their business safely in Indonesia. If we see the unions continue to strikes, street demonstration becomes violent, this will become counterproductive for the economy, because without the good industrial relation, it will be very challenging to attract investment, a significant investment to come.
The battle is not over yet. The president has invited critics to challenge the law in court. Labour groups say they intend to do so, but will continue taking to the streets in protest as well. If the impasse continues, it leaves the new law and Mr. Widodo's legacy hanging in the balance, marring what he hoped to achieve in his final term in office. Saiful Bari Ismail, CNA, Jakarta.